Hey guys, it's Datamancer. Cody Sandwith here. Figured I'd stream again. Not sure if, yeah, figured I'd stream again. Last time I was streaming, I drove the Williams mod car here on Assetto Corsa on Silverstone, you know, preparing for this weekend's upcoming race. And after learning the track and getting all set up, I managed a 137. I was then quite heartbroken to realize that the pace that makes any sense on this track is a lot closer to 120. So 17 seconds. That's not a little bit. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get warmed up here, and we're going to see if we can figure out why my lap is so horrifyingly bad. As usual, I cannot see chat, which is lame, I know, whatever. But, I guess this will just be a one-sided conversation. I can live with that. Hopefully you guys can too. Alright, here we go. I haven't driven today, so gonna be a little slow to get going, but let's see what we can do. Just gotta remember the track real quick, because that should be the 5th, that's right. That should probably be in 2nd. Oh, okay. Jeez. That was a bad start. That's alright. Let me get a clean lap in. That's what I should be doing. Well, good start. Okay. So 5th for this corner. I could probably do that corner in 6th if I could. Jeez, these tires are just locking up pretty easy today. And I've been playing a lot of iRacing. The way the tires work in the 2 games is quite a bit different. Looks like a 3rd. Yeah. Oh my god. It feels like I have no downforce in the rear. Or no... It's like when I hit the gas in the middle of a corner. It gets so loose. Let's just try something. The car doesn't feel... There's sort of a line of thinking that get the car stable first and then go fast. So I'm going to turn up the wing in the rear because I think it's more high-speed corners that are catching me out. Why do I do that corner wrong every time? But it also could be my driving style. There's no arguing that is in question. It just rotates really nicely there. This car handles just so nicely. This is still one of my favorite. Considering this is a mod car, it's just a really good mod. Oh, that was not how you do that corner. Okay. Go ahead and use curves. Just locking up tires here. Oh, I bailed out of that corner because I felt that I was gonna come around. Didn't want that, so. Okay, yeah. That's that extremely high-speed corner. Okay, that's the 5th. And then the next one's a 4th now. That one should have been a 4th. it's also in fourth. Okay, let's try that. We'll do both of the chicanes in fourth. There's any remaining curves. If there's any, I don't have the meter up, so I can't really tell. Okay. And look at that lap. See, if I don't get slow enough for that first corner, then I get a really terrible line in the second corner, and I know that's slow, so... Oh, I got so loose there. Can I bring it around? Yeah, kinda. I wouldn't call that fast. Okay. Well, that was bad. I mean, what is going on with this car? I feel like I have no traction. But where is the traction not coming from? Now, I'm trying to, I know I'm not talking, I kind of keep pausing because I'm thinking, you know, if it was acceleration traction that I was having problems with, and it kind of is, part of me feels like maybe I'm just overdoing the tires. Like, I don't know, I might be overdriving. It's really hard to tell. For me right now at this point, it's hard for me to figure out what exactly I'm doing wrong, but... I think maybe I'm just getting on the gas too early. I might be pushing too deep into some of the corners. In fact, well, I mean, I'm sure I'm pushing too deep into some of the corners, but I might be generally just kind of trying to. That was not the apex I want. Okay, I need a late apex to that corner. There we go, okay. On to curves. I wish they'd animate that. That'd be super cool. But they don't, so... Sorry, I kind of bailed out of that corner because I locked him up. That didn't feel fast. Doesn't mean it wasn't, it just didn't feel fast. Okay, that is not flat. And look at my front tire. Look what I just did to my tire. That is not a happy tire. See, and then I'm taking these right-handers. It's 3 high-speed right-handers in a row, and my front tire is on fire. And so now I'm wondering, you know, is my suspension pushing too much into the tires? But I'm also kind of worried that if I pull too... Wow. I swear I'm just barely touching the brake. There is a small, but very realistic chance my brake isn't all the way calibrated at the moment. I don't know if you guys have wheels of your own, but if you do, you're probably aware that, at least with Thrustmaster wheels, that every time you restart Windows, the pedals sort of decalibrate, and to recalibrate them, you have to push them in all the way. And the way... I can't... Oh, dude, yeah, you can see the meter in the bottom. I am, like, barely grazing the pedal, and it is at full brake, so... Let me try something. There we go. That amount on the meter, if you guys are looking at that meter there, what I'm doing right now is what I was doing a minute ago and was doing full brake. That's part of my problem. So let me try a little more. No wonder why, Jesus. Okay, now I'm not braking hard enough, go figure. If that can still shock you. I hate that though. I mean, like, I understand it. It just drives me nuts because now I have to basically relearn, or, you know, not learn, but like retrain myself to brake properly. It shouldn't take too long, but like shit like that is terrible. And I'm braking like an absolute wimp, even though I don't have to. I can brake hard with this car. Oh man, okay. But part of the, I don't know, I'm a little out of practice on this car, so that was good braking. As you guys might know, with performance braking, when you're racing and you're braking, some of you guys are going to find this to be the most obvious thing in the world, but maybe if you, oh, I heard the engine. But maybe if you don't play racing games or you don't do racing online, you wouldn't know this, but the faster you're going, the harder you can brake before the tires lock. So what that means is, if I'm in 7th gear, which is top gear in this car, and I'm going full bore and I want to brake down really hard to 1st gear, say like at the Circuit de Villeneuve in Canada, in Montreal, I think. Sorry, what's up to my northern brethren? I can that last corner into that straightaway in Canada. Basically, you jam the brake down all the way and you start dropping gears until you're in about 5th or 4th, then you have to start reducing braking. Otherwise, you run the risk. Otherwise, you lock them up. So, I haven't been doing that. Oh, there we go. See, I still really apexed it, but yeah. Okay, just for a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the mic, drive for a minute, and yeah, I'll be right back. So. Alright guys, well that was going a little better, I suppose. I bumped my fuel because I ran out of fuel 2 corners away from a finished lap. I don't know what my recent lap times have been. That's a bit irritating. It's like they're I did a 139. I'm not exactly ready to, you know, give up, but on the other hand, it's like, that might just beat my pace, because it's a pipe dream to think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pull 17 seconds out of my lap. God, you know, for my lap to be that bad, I'm doing something fundamentally wrong here. Oh, fucking hell. I keep doing that corner wrong, for one. There's several corners on this track that I can tell are crucial to get right, and if I'm not getting them right, then I'm really having a hard time, so keep trying. YouTube's patient, right? These are very patient, I'm sure. I think some of it is that I'm braking for corners that I should be coasting into. That's a trick I started to learn in iRacing. Wow, I just slid all around. That was drift mode. That was ridiculous. I had to turn this back to this. Ugh. Okay. So the trick I learned in iRacing is that for some corners it's faster to just coast if you can. In fact, it seems like generally if the amount of speed you need to reduce is pretty low, engine braking and coasting. See, coasting almost implies neutral. That's not what I mean. Using engine brake to do it. Oh, look at that. Okay, I can bomb through that corner, can't I? One day I'll get that corner right. Maybe next year. Shit, what the hell? Car feels very slippy. It's hard to describe. For a car that should be a downforce monstrosity, it feels like I've got very little. It feels like my contact to the road is tenuous at best. The problem is it's so hard for me to discern the difference between this is a low-speed corner and you're losing traction because you're steering wrong or you're just being dumb like that. Or if it's a high-speed corner, and I'm not... Okay, I gotta turn, like, way late for that corner. And see, every time I see that corner, I want to turn so early. I don't have triple monitor, I don't have VR, so it's hard for me to see into a corner. And my monitor is small, so my field of view is just not there. So it becomes a feel thing. Wow, I stopped on a dime. Cool. I can just feel the front end scrubbing away when I do that. When I just took that corner, I got off the gas right away because I could feel that all I was doing was plowing. And it's like... Oh, wow, okay. I think I can do... Okay, I'm starting to see some things here. Yep, scrubbed. Yep, scrubbing. Scrubbing badly. I literally can't... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Fuck this lap. Fuck this setup. We are gonna go a little bit ham. I don't know how much... I don't want to unbalance the car. Let's just try this for a minute. Oh my. Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't understeer anymore. I feel like this is a bad setup for this track because this is a high-speed track. You know, I mean, it seems pretty high-speed to me. Oh my god, yeah, I have like more grip than I know what to do with. That's a nice feeling, actually. I mean, look, and I'm already 2/10. Well, I was up until I blew that corner. I was a quarter of a second faster than my fastest lap. Oh man, okay. Everything's a little different when you drive a car with this much downforce. The braking is different. Driving in dirt is different. Everything. Yeah, I'm just playing Assetto like crap though. It's kind of frustrating, honestly. See, I'm chickening out on that corner, but I've overdriven it a couple times. Dude, guys, I can't even. The downforce is nuts. I mean, you notice I'm not slipping anymore. I'm not going tail out. I was so loose. You begin to lose faith in your ability to take a corner properly when you get that loose. You want to be, like, you know, USR racers, they want to be a little bit loose. It lets them do things with the car that they otherwise couldn't, like drag. I mean, you can make the car rotate really violently, almost to the point of danger. About that front left tire. I don't know if I just need to loosen this. It's just a whole bunch of right turns. This track is just nothing but right turns. You've probably seen that I keep coming back to alignment, and then I stare at it wistfully, and then I don't do anything. It's because I can't figure out if I should reduce the camber. Let me reduce it in the rear. If the rear tires start to lock under braking, and the front ones aren't locking, then we have a problem. I just put the rear camber to ridiculous. Oh, and if I start burning out under acceleration out of a corner, then I should probably turn it down. Yeah. Yep. I think I was just running on the edges of the tires there. That was a pretty extreme change to the rear. Deep enough, but it wasn't slow enough. Man, you really got to drop the speed there. Yep, okay. Sorry, I made it undrivable. Undo. And this is why sometimes I get a little nervous about messing with camber. That's not quite undoing it, but that took a lot of it out. What are we at? We are at almost -2 degrees of camber. Yeah, the insides of the tire is totally overheated. See, for all the talk I give about this car and how much I love it, I really do. I don't have the damnedest idea how to set it up properly. I mean, setting up a car is pretty hard, honestly. It's something I want to learn. Oh, I'm so impatient on that. But think about it, it's this huge straightaway. Of course I'm impatient. I want to get on this thing and just start wailing on it, but spun it around. I hit the brakes so dang hard. Oh, cool. Working bollards. That sucked. that tire gets. I would love to know, leave it in the comments, because I'm not looking at the chat, but if anyone's watching this, they can tell me what to do. One of my tires is getting hot, and the other one isn't. What the smart thing to do there is, I would love to hear it. Because I honestly do not know. Is it tire pressures? Is it messing with just that damper? Because it seems very strange to me to mess with just one damper, right? I think that's fair, right? I think it's reasonable to say, yeah, that's fucking weird. I mean, this isn't NASCAR. This is oval racing, so I mean, having an asymmetric damper setup, just nothing about that sounds normal. Whew, dude, Tokyo Drift Formula Edition. Double apex? Hey, I like that. That was a nice little double apex. That's what I was trying to do. Some of this comes with track familiarity, which I think I'm just now barely familiar with this track. I know that's probably sacrilege to any Brits that might be watching, but as an American, I see this track once a year. Oh, come on. I couldn't do it, man. That was just too much speed. And honestly, though, I just looked up while I was doing those corners. My estimated lap time on what I thought was feeling like a pretty nice little lap is still 1:37. I mean, I'm willing to accept my fate here. If this is as fast as I can run Silverstone, it's as fast as I can run Silverstone. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's part of me that can't help but wonder if this is the right layout, if this is the same layout they were using in F1 in 2009. If this is not the right layout to emulate that kind of a race, I definitely want to know that in the comments, because if I'm wasting my time, this is some fucking MotoGP course or some shit, because Assetto sometimes includes that crap. I say that crap because this isn't a motorcycle racing game. Why the freaking heck do I want a MotoGP layout for a track? There's nothing in this game that handles anything remotely like a motorcycle. Except for maybe the go-karts. What do I know? I don't drive motorcycles. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you can take that corner flat, per se, but it just requires a little lift. Oh, look at it just scrub because the tire... There's like, I've got like rubber sympathy over here. It's just... The tire is on fire right now. Looks like I'm tight. Wow, I used to not be able to do that one in third because I'd scrub out too far, but... braking too early for that corner. Probably losing. Say I'm losing a second there. I don't think I'm doing this corner particularly well. Say I lose another second there. You know, I see time. I see that it's not, like, perfect, or even necessarily close to perfect. Oh, out of gas. But, I'm really having a very hard time figuring out what I'm screwing up. Traction feels good with the arrow on all the way full, as it probably should. I can back it out a little bit. Though I should mention, I'm starting to feel better with my brake. I know I was having problems with that, mentioned about it earlier, but at this point I think I'm back to my standard braking form. That's no longer an excuse I'm trying to use. God, I feel like I could take that flat. Next lap I'm going to try to take that flat. Flat's going to be faster, obviously. Curves. Just cut right over that green blob of whatever. mostly because I bonked the brake on that. The brake is on. There we go, okay. I like that. That feels nice. Okay, we're just gonna do a little lift. Turn. Oh, that was too long of a lift. Or maybe if I just do that corner right, I can just bomb through it. I lose almost 2 gears worth of RPM, engine speed, just coasting for that little bit of time. So I probably need to be downshifting. I've been overshooting that second chicane as well. I think that's almost entirely because of the tire temperature. I think it's just so hot by the time I get there. Oh, I'll brake at the start of that curb on the right side there. That'll be perfect. What was that? Oh, not bad. 137.5. Oh, dude, yeah, flat. Shit. Alright. Works for me. Oh, we're rotating. Okay. Okay, oh, too early. God dang it. That's gonna cost me a lot of time. Okay, on to curves. Curb. Here we go. We're running now. Double apex that time, and it felt pretty good right up until I lost it. As soon as I felt like I was safe. Man. But I mean, I think I'm gonna have to face the writing on the wall here. I think maybe I can get my lap down to a 130. Maybe. That's with a capital maybe. But I'm not gonna get it down to 120. I just... How the hell would I ever get it down to 120? I'm not that good of a driver. Let's just call it what it is. But I had Monaco quick. I had Canada quick. Curves, curb, curb. I've just received a text message. We're texting in Formula 1-ing, right? Which, of course, I'm not Formula 1-ing. This is just a car in the approximate style of a car that may or may not be once ridden or driven in the race known as Formula 1. FIA, please don't sue me. Full tilt boogie. Oh. I could have done that. I backed out at the end because I'm a chicken. With all this downforce, I can do that. When I didn't have the wing, I couldn't do that. Okay, we're going to slow down a little bit for this car this time. Yep, there we go, there we go. Now we're on the horse. Yeah, look at that, I've taken a second out. I'm slow now because of all the wing. I kind of... Damned if I do, damned if I don't, right? I mean... Do I spend more time cornering, or do I spend more time turning? Or cornering or going straight? And I think, on this course, there's more time tied up in the corners, especially the high-speed ones. Alright, I'm starting the lap with a hot tire. Don't care. 135, new fastest lap. Oh man, even when the tire's hot I can do it, but it just munched that tire. I'm surprised it didn't just lock up. Oh yeah, dude. That's how you do it. Shit. Alright, there's 3/10. Too early. Okay. Too early, but I'm still making time. Okay, on full speed again. Everybody hold on. I think I need to downshift while my foot's flat on the floor for that corner, which is strange. Here we go, another fastest lap coming right up. Counting my chickens, but screw it. I'm going fast right now. See, one thing I've always wanted to find and never actually found is sort of a guide or whatever onto how. I guess it doesn't matter, but I'd be curious to see how F1 teams set up their cars, generically speaking, for courses like these. I know they're really tight-lipped about the specifics, because, well, kind of duh, right? It's part of the competition. But, for a while I was trying to use the F1 2017 game, or the 2016 game forums, for a recommended aero and, basically the arrow. Full speed, it does it. Yep, downshift, but I did it too late, but it's just starting to get that muscle memory for that. Oh, I hit the brakes because I had to, and dude. I know all 3 tires are red right now, but that front tire was cooked. So what do? I don't want to mess with the toe angles, because they are not to be messed with. This car doesn't actually have neutral toe by default. Every once in a while I get mad about that and I make it neutral. Dude, wow. These tires are very hot right now. Camber, I just don't think that's the problem. Oh, that corner can go fourth. Especially if I do it like that, where I kind of, you know, slow and fast out. If I try to find a consistent speed through it, it's not great. Okay, tires are just hashed. Okay, I like this setup right now. What I don't know, let me try something. This is going to be dumb. Less precision and less stability under braking. Sluggish on changing direction. I wonder if that's going to be a problem in this track. God damn. I mean, it's all a compromise, right? Like, that's like racing 101, is everything's a fucking compromise. But, I mean... Well, okay, here's the deal. More precision, less precision, blah, blah, blah. Here's the real problem, is that if that tire gets that hot, I can't drive the fucking car. So, there's nothing to talk about. It's just, I have to lower that. Or I have to do something to manage that tire getting as hot as it gets. Well, that was a nice increase. If I do say so myself, if I tune my horn a little bit, that was me getting distracted in the middle of a corner. That was dumb, I'm sorry. That was a waste of 20 seconds. Let's try that again. But the car still feels good. So I've made these changes. Oh, right, I'm getting texted. Sorry, I'm going to answer those really quick. Oh, I got some intel coming in. Alright, I'm going to look at a map of the British Grand Prix while I drive. Where am I now? Okay, I'd be there. And we'll see if it's the same layout. Okay, take a right-hander here. Yeah, we're going to go straight for a little while. A little jog left. The F. Wait. The British GP, you go... I think that might be the problem here. I think that might be my big issue, is that I think the layout's changed. Brits, correct me if I'm wrong, please. Okay, let me get to the starting line. I mean, that would sure alleviate a lot of my, I wouldn't say stress about it, but, you know, it does feel weird to be that much slower, because that's a lot. Okay, start line. We're going to take a right-hand corner. It's pretty fast. Yep, yes indeed it is. Then we're going to go straight for a minute, and we're going to take a little left. And here we are. Then we're going to take a little right. That's kind of a little right. Jesus, okay, hang on. A little left, a little right, a little left. Though I don't think it's a U-turn. The layout's different. This is some bullshit. What the hell? Did the layout change since 2009? Because that turn right there was like not... You go down the big straightaway, and you have a sharp right at the end of the straightaway. But this is a fucking left. Dude, oh, this is a different layout. No wonder why. Well, now I'm annoyed. Okay. That's problem A. Check out that front left tire, though. It's cold. I think that's pretty dope. Okay. So, hang on. Let's all hold on to our horses for a second. View infinity momentarily. Put that over there so my video card doesn't shit a brick. National, international, GP. That shape Wait, is that the right shape? Jordan, if you're still watching, does that look like the right shape to you, man? That does not look like the right shape to me. I need to lock the rotation on my phone because we're... Okay, turn off. There we go. Curves up there. Yep, yep, yep. Dude, it's totally different. It's totally different. Wow. You know, I'm being really honest. That is... check out my settings, guys. It's pretty cool. That's pretty annoying. See, one of the really big problems here, and I honestly am totally in favor of this, is that race department does not want, I think the way it works is race department does not want to host stuff that Kunos has put out officially, and since Silverstone is an official track, you know, they're not trying to let modders just straight up undercut. I hate this website, by the way. Hang on. Oh, you know what? I know where to go. This is gonna get... I'm about to get pounded by the FIA. This is a cool website. I've gotten a few of my tracks from these guys. Like, I got my Monaco track here. I think I got Villeneuve here. Forgot what I was looking there for a minute. They don't have Silverstone. My buddy here tells me he thinks it's called Bridge Grand Prix Circuit. I don't know if that makes any sense. Unless that's just supposed to be one of the different types. You know, what's going on here? Well, that ain't it. You know, I'd be lying if I said I'm pretty irritated right now, because that's just not... Neither of these, both of these have the wrong leg. This leg here, and this leg here, basically don't exist on the formula version of this track. Well, that's pretty annoying. That's pretty extremely annoying, honestly. That's kind of a lame way to wrap up a stream, though. So instead, let's have some fun. I'll do a couple of laps around Monaco because Monaco is wonderful, and it's not wrong. So, and after that, I think we'll call it good. I'm not trying to be on too much longer anyway. I think the stream's already gone pretty long. My setup is not saved for some stupid reason. I'm gonna guess. It's not really about wing. Monaco does have a couple high-speed corners, but the ones that really matter are the low-speed ones, or the ones where you really think, oh, cornering. Monaco's got corners, it's because it's got tight corners. Alright, let's just do this. Fast and loose. Break in the crosswalk. This track is not 100% correct, but it's pretty close. There we go. Flowing nicely through there. Broke a little early for that. Oh, and then I didn't brake hard enough either. Oh, the hairpin. Oh, the hairpin. Figuring out the hairpin again, that might take me a couple laps. And that was a terrible run into the bridge, or the tunnel here. The only tunnel in F1. I think that's what they said. Whoa. Man. I'm used to really being able to eat that corner. I don't know. I might have been running more downforce before. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Yeah, that's what I call a little bit. But I think I remember being about 3 liters of fuel a lap. Sorry to my Imperial friends, I do not know what that translates to in gallons. I think that was just me. That was just me being bad. Okay, here we go. I'm probably gonna slide out a few times here because I just was driving with this car with full aero and used to be able to just manhandle it. It's the 1988 1988 version. This is totally the 1988 version. Channeling my inner Ayrton. What in the hell? That's not right. This is not... Hold on. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me. Why is that not right? Yeah, that's Monaco 1988. I clicked on the... I missed. Jeez. What a noob. It's like he's never used a computer before, they say. Okay, let me do the laps on the one I actually spent dozens of hours practicing and pushing for the ultimate lap. My ultimate lap is unknown at the moment. The good news is I already have a setup for this, so I didn't have to guess, basically. Holy cow. Oh, everything's so tight in Monaco. Jesus. Okay, hang on. Let me get warmed up here. Okay, I can like all the way out, and then you cut in, right? No, not like that. I could have swore you could do this corner. Jesus, I thought third. I guess that's not right. Ooh! I just grazed the wall. Nothing. You're not grazing the wall in Monaco. You're not trying hard enough, honestly. Ooh, that grazed that wall too. Grazed that wall real hard. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do like this tank of fuel, and I'm gonna start by doing a clean lap, and I'm gonna end by ending the stream. So let's just have a nice tour of Monaco real quick. It's gonna be in kind of tire conserve driving mode, which means braking really early, trying to keep the car under control. You know when I'm driving like this and it's still sliding, then I'm really just, I don't have the familiarity anymore. Monaco was what, like 2 months ago? It means I basically haven't driven this track in 2 months. Oh my god. And I downshifted into first like an ass. Just diff locked the car. That hairpin, man. That is something. Actually, I have a video of me busting a 118, I think it was on here. It was a 118. It sounds right. Oh. I got up onto that curb. And, when I hit the brakes, I just wasn't having it. I do that at full speed, right? I come down to second for this bad boy. Clip that curb hardcore, pray, do a lot of praying in Monaco. To go fast in Monaco properly, you really kind of have to be driving like a lunatic. Okay, let's see if we can do a quicker one. It's a nice, sweet little 125. The race marshals will investigate that one later, but for now we're going to consider it clean. Give me a 10-second stop and go for that, they can do that, but considering I didn't actively try to run anybody off the road, I feel like my penalty should be pretty light, like a stern talking to. Yeah, I locked him. So sweet. Okay, here we go. Full Full speed. Pedal to the metal. Oh my god. Oh, that is so difficult to do. Oh, jeez. But it just brings me back to the days when I was, way back in the day, 2 months ago, when I was really, really fucking good at this track. Which I'm obviously pretty rusty now. I suppose just relocking that tire over and over again will make it better, maybe. I can feel it vibrating through my fucking wheel now. Yeah, I just leaned on it, and it basically told me to go kick sand. Anyway, alright, that was fun. 1:17.0 is my fastest there. I'm pretty proud of that lap. Maybe one day I'll put it on YouTube. But for now, I think I'm going to call that quits. Have a good evening, everybody, and I'll catch you guys next time.